Welcome to a journey into the heart of one of life's most cherished indulgences, chocolate. For centuries, this exquisite treat has captivated palates and brought joy across cultures. But before it reaches our hands, a remarkable transformation takes place, a story that begins far from the bustling cities and elegant shops, in the verdant, equatorial lands where the cocoa bean thrives. Our story starts here, amidst the cacao trees, Theobroma cacao, a name that literally means food of the gods. These trees, native to the Amazon basin, require a very specific environment to flourish: consistent warmth, high humidity, and protection from direct sunlight, often growing under the canopy of larger trees. The cultivation of cacao is an art passed down through generations, a labor of love and patience. Farmers, often working on small family-owned plots, nurture these trees, understanding their delicate needs. It takes several years for a cacao tree to bear fruit, and even then, only a fraction of its flowers will develop into the prized cocoa pods. Each pod, a vibrant jewel hanging from the trunk or branches, holds the promise of chocolate within. But knowing when a pod is perfectly ripe, that's a skill honed by experience. Too early, and the beans lack flavor. Too late and they can spoil. The harvest is a meticulous process, typically done by hand. Farmers carefully select and cut the ripe pods, ensuring not to damage the tree or the developing pods nearby.
The harvest is good
This
today.
selective harvesting is crucial,
A long day,
as cacao trees can
but worth
produce
it.
pods year-round,
The best
requiring
pods.
continuous attention. Once harvested, the pods are gathered, and the real magic begins to unveil. With a swift, practiced motion, the farmer splits open the tough outer shell, revealing a treasure trove of beans, encased in a sweet, white, mucilaginous pulp. These are not yet the chocolate beans we recognize. They are raw, bitter, and far from their delicious destiny. This is where the crucial stage of fermentation begins, a natural process that develops the precursors to chocolate's complex flavors. The beans, still covered in their pulp, are placed in large wooden boxes, or piled on the ground and covered with banana leaves. The pulp, rich in sugars, starts to ferment, generating heat and alcohol. Over the next 5 to 8 days, depending on the bean variety and desired flavor profile, the temperature inside these piles can reach up to 50 degrees Celsius. This heat, combined with the chemical reactions, breaks down the pulp and, more importantly, initiates vital changes within the cocoa bean itself. Enzymes are activated, bitterness is reduced, and the distinctive chocolate aroma begins to form. It's a delicate balance: too little fermentation, and the beans remain bland. Too much, and off flavors can develop. Farmers regularly turn the beans, ensuring uniform fermentation and aeration. This careful management is paramount, for the quality of the final chocolate is largely determined at this early stage. After fermentation, the beans are ready for drying, another critical step that prevents mold growth and further develops their flavor. Traditionally, this is done by spreading the beans out in the sun, on large mats or concrete patios. The beans are constantly raked and turned, ensuring even drying. This process can take several days, reducing the moisture content from around 60% to about 7 to 8%. As they dry, their color deepens, and their characteristic chocolate aroma becomes more pronounced. This is the moment the cocoa bean truly emerges, ready for its journey to the chocolate factory. From these remote plantations, the dried cocoa beans, now packed into large sacks, embark on a long voyage, crossing oceans and continents, destined for the world's finest chocolate makers. And it is here that these humble beans are destined for the world's finest master chocolate makers. Upon arrival at these specialized processing facilities, the journey of the cocoa bean enters a new, sophisticated phase. These sacks of dried beans, having traveled thousands of miles, are subjected to rigorous quality control and inspection. The beans are then cleaned, a vital step to remove any remaining debris, such as twigs, stones, or dust, accumulated during harvesting, drying, and transport. Specialized machinery gently sifts and air washes the beans, preparing them for the next crucial stage, roasting. Roasting is where the true magic of flavor development intensifies. The cleaned cocoa beans are fed into large, rotating roasters, where they are heated to precise temperatures, typically between 120 and 150 degrees Celsius, for varying durations. This process is an art and a science, as different bean varieties and desired flavor profiles require distinct roasting curves. During roasting, the heat triggers a cascade of chemical reactions, known as the Maillard reaction, similar to what happens when bread bakes or coffee beans are roasted. The beans' color deepens, their aroma becomes more pronounced and complex, and hundreds of new flavor compounds are created, giving chocolate its characteristic richness and depth. Roasting also helps to separate the outer shell from the inner nib, making the next step easier. Once perfectly roasted, the beans are quickly cooled to prevent over-roasting and to lock in their developed flavors. They are then sent to the winnowing machine. This ingenious piece of equipment gently cracks the roasted beans, separating the brittle outer shell, or husk, from the inner cocoa nibs. The shells are lighter, and a combination of screens and air currents effectively blows them away, leaving behind the pure, flavorful cocoa nibs. These nibs are the true essence of chocolate, the foundation upon which all chocolate products are built. The cocoa nibs are now ready for grinding, a process that transforms them from solid pieces into a smooth, liquid mass. The nibs are fed into powerful grinders, often stone mills or steel refiners, which crush and pulverize them. As the nibs are ground, the friction and pressure generate heat, causing the cocoa butter, which makes up about 50 to 60% of the nib's weight, to melt. This melting cocoa butter combines with the finely ground cocoa solids, creating a thick, dark, aromatic liquid known as cocoa liquor or cocoa mass. Despite its name, cocoa liquor contains no alcohol. It is simply the pure, unadulterated essence of the cocoa bean in liquid form. This rich, intense liquid is the primary ingredient for all chocolate, and its quality dictates the character of the final product. From this cocoa liquor, two main paths emerge. Some of it will be pressed to extract cocoa butter, a vital fat used in chocolate making, and the remaining solid will be ground into cocoa powder. The rest of the cocoa liquor, the majority for a company like Candies, will continue its journey to become solid chocolate. The next stage is mixing. Here, the cocoa liquor is combined with other essential ingredients according to precise recipes. For milk chocolate, milk powder and sugar are added. For dark chocolate, more sugar and sometimes additional cocoa butter are incorporated. White chocolate, famously, contains no cocoa solids, only cocoa butter, sugar, and milk solids. These ingredients are carefully measured and blended in large mixers, creating a coarse, crumbly paste. This paste then moves to the refining stage. The goal here is to reduce the particle size of the cocoa solids and sugar crystals to an incredibly fine degree. The paste passes through a series of heavy rollers, which progressively grind the mixture down until it achieves a smooth, velvety texture. This process is critical for the mouthfeel of the chocolate, eliminating any grittiness and ensuring a luxurious melt. The finer the grind, the smoother the chocolate. Following refining, the chocolate paste embarks on one of its most transformative stages, conching. This process, invented by Rodolphe Lindt in 1879, is named after the shell-shaped machines originally used, known as conches. Modern conches are large, sophisticated mixers that continuously stir, aerate, and knead the chocolate mass, for hours, sometimes even days. Conching is a multifaceted process. It further reduces particle size, ensuring an even smoother texture. More importantly, it develops and refines the chocolate's flavor and aroma. The intense agitation and heat help to evaporate undesirable volatile acids and moisture, which can contribute to bitter or acidic notes. At the same time, it promotes the even distribution of cocoa butter, coating each tiny particle of cocoa and sugar, resulting in a more homogeneous and luxurious mouthfeel. This is where the chocolate truly develops its characteristic richness, depth, and smooth melt, becoming the sophisticated product we recognize. The duration and intensity of conching are carefully controlled, varying depending on the type of chocolate and the desired flavor profile. Once this liquid gold is perfected by the master chocolate makers, it is pumped into massive heated tanker trucks and transported to its final destination, the legendary Candies factory. It is here, within these bustling walls in California, that the true artistry of candy making begins. The pristine liquid chocolate is carefully unloaded and prepared for tempering. This is perhaps the most critical step for achieving chocolate's desirable physical properties. A glossy sheen, a firm snap when broken, and a smooth melt in the mouth without blooming, the appearance of white streaks due to fat or sugar crystallization. Tempering involves carefully controlling the temperature of the chocolate, heating it, cooling it, and then reheating it slightly to stabilize the cocoa butter crystals into their most desirable form. Cocoa butter can crystallize in several different forms, each with different melting points and appearances. Proper tempering ensures that only the most stable and desirable crystal form is present. If chocolate is not tempered correctly, it will be dull, crumbly, and prone to blooming, losing its appeal. This precise thermal treatment is a testament to the skill and expertise of the chocolatiers, transforming the liquid mass into a stable, beautiful product. With the chocolate perfectly tempered, it is now ready for molding and shaping. This is where the artistry of C's Candies truly shines. The liquid chocolate is poured into a vast array of molds designed to create their iconic candies. These molds can range from simple bars to intricate shapes for their famous bonbons, truffles, and specialty pieces. For many of C's signature chocolates, the process involves more than just pouring. Centers, such as creamy caramels, nutty clusters, fruit creams, or rich nougats, are prepared separately. These delectable fillings are often made in-house, using traditional recipes and high-quality ingredients. Once the centers are ready, they are carefully enrobed in the tempered chocolate. Enrobing machines gently cascade a curtain of molten chocolate over the centers, ensuring a uniform and generous coating. For some pieces, a second layer of chocolate might be applied, or they might be hand-dipped for a truly artisanal touch. After enrobing or molding, the chocolates are moved through cooling tunnels. Here, controlled temperatures gently solidify the chocolate, allowing it to set perfectly without cracking or losing its shine. As they emerge from the cooling tunnels, the chocolates are firm, glossy, and ready for their final touches. This is where the individual character of each C's candy comes to life. Some pieces might receive a decorative drizzle of contrasting chocolate, others a sprinkle of nuts, coconut, or a dusting of cocoa powder. Many are adorned with a signature swirl or a unique pattern applied by skilled hands or precise machinery. These finishing touches are not just for aesthetics, they often indicate the flavor within, guiding the customer to their favorite treat. Finally, the chocolates are carefully inspected. Each piece is scrutinized for perfection, ensuring it meets the exacting standards of C's Candies. Any piece that doesn't meet the mark is removed, upholding the brand's reputation for consistent quality. The last step before reaching the customer is packaging. C's Candies is renowned for its distinctive white boxes, often tied with a black ribbon. The chocolates are meticulously arranged by hand or by automated systems into these iconic boxes. This careful presentation is part of the C's experience, making each box feel like a special gift. From the moment the box is opened, the aroma of fresh chocolate fills the air, promising a delightful indulgence. From the humble cocoa pod in a distant tropical forest, through a journey of fermentation, drying, roasting, grinding, conching, and tempering, to the skilled hands and precise machinery of the C's Candies factory, each piece of chocolate represents a culmination of nature's bounty and human ingenuity. It is a testament to a timeless craft, transforming simple beans into moments of pure, unadulterated joy. The dedication to quality at C's Candies is not merely a slogan, it is a philosophy deeply embedded in every stage of their operation. This commitment begins with partnering with only the finest chocolate makers, ensuring a consistent base of premium, ethically sourced cocoa. It extends to the other ingredients as well: fresh dairy cream, real butter, premium nuts, and natural flavorings, all chosen for their superior quality. This insistence on using only the best, without compromise, is a cornerstone of their enduring appeal. Beyond the ingredients, the human element remains paramount. While modern technology aids in efficiency and precision, the expertise of the chocolatiers and confectioners is irreplaceable. Their trained eyes monitor the bubbling copper kettles of caramel, their experienced hands guide the enrobing, and their palates ensure that each batch meets the exact flavor standards that customers have come to expect for over a century. Many of the recipes used today are the original ones developed by Mary C. herself, a testament to their timeless appeal and the careful preservation of tradition. This blend of heritage recipes and modern techniques allows C's Candies to maintain its classic taste while ensuring consistent production. The journey of chocolate, from bean to bar, is a complex dance of chemistry and craftsmanship. Each step, from the delicate fermentation in the tropics to the precise tempering in the factory, plays a vital role in shaping the final product. A slight variation in roasting time can alter the bitterness, an imbalance in conching can affect the smoothness, and improper tempering can ruin the snap and shine. It is this intricate interplay of factors, meticulously controlled by experts, that elevates chocolate from a simple foodstuff to a gourmet experience. And what an experience it is! Chocolate is more than just a sweet treat. It is a source of comfort, a symbol of celebration, and a universal language of affection. It evokes memories of childhood indulgence, special occasions, or simply a quiet moment of personal pleasure. The rich aroma, the satisfying snap, the smooth melt, and the lingering taste all contribute to a sensory journey that delights and satisfies. For C's Candies, the ultimate goal is to create not just candy, but moments of happiness. Every box that leaves their factory carries with it a legacy of quality, tradition, and passion. It represents the culmination of a long and intricate process, a testament to the dedication of countless individuals, from the cocoa farmers tending their trees under the equatorial sun, to the skilled artisans perfecting each piece in the factory. So, the next time you unwrap a piece of chocolate, take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey it has made. From a humble bean, nurtured by nature and transformed by human hands, it has traveled across continents and undergone a series of precise, intricate processes, all to bring that singular moment of sweet delight. It is a story of nature's bounty, human ingenuity, and a timeless passion for perfection embodied in every delicious bite of C's Candies.